Here we go. Chapter 4. The retinal scan. It's looking for your eye. Put your eye up against the screen. I know some of you did it. It's fake. It's not a real retinal scan. Alright, Chapter 4. The word or character trait that we're studying? Courage. And what is the definition of courage? The definition of courage is willing to stand up for what is right. And no matter what the situation is, courage means that you stand up for what's right. Synonyms: fortitude, bravery, tenacity, boldness, and guts. If you don't know what any of those words are, look them up in the dictionary. Those words mean the same thing as courage. Words that don't mean courage: cowardliness, to be apprehensive, to be timid, and fear. I want you to understand that there are certain circumstances that reveal courage, or they tend to make us either run towards the danger or away from danger. Any adversity or any hardship tends to reveal courage in people. What about heroic action? Like, if there's a dangerous situation, what would you do? Like in a natural disaster, how would you react? I mean, that's a circumstance that would reveal courage. Or what about if you're the only one in your neighborhood or only one in your group of friends that will stand up for what's right? I mean, that would be a situation or circumstance that reveals courage as well. And one that does the right thing even though it may cost you something. That's a circumstance that reveals courage. All right? So make sure you write those down. I want you to know there are some biblical characters who demonstrated courage. David, David and Goliath. I mean, he had to stand up against that 9-foot giant, right? You have Noah, who built an ark when everybody was making fun of him. You had Moses, who led the people out of Egypt. You had Stephen, who was the first person to die for the cause of Christ. And the prophet Elijah, who stood up against a lot of people who didn't like him and wanted him dead. Guys, courage is something that all of us have deep down inside of us. And the core word in courage is core, C-O-U-R, which really means heart. This week, or this chapter 4, is all about courage. And everybody wants to be courageous, but very few people are courageous. Now I'm going to be asking for your notes this week. So I hope that you guys got them all.